everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of the Flight Sim Deck celebrating 1,000 subscribers, which I will be getting into later on in the video once we hit the cruise altitude. But for now, we are in Miami, Florida at Kilo Mike India Alpha, and we're going to be taking American Airlines flight number 919 to Atlanta, Georgia, Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. Right now we have the airplane all prepped and ready, and we are going to start with the pushback. We're going to start the number 2 engine momentarily, and we're going to get everything going from here. Wanted to get this video out earlier in the week, but just didn't get around to it till now, and I wanted it to be a flight mixed in with, you know, the thank yous and all that. So we're doing this flight. Haven't ever done this flight on this channel, so this will be a new route for us. Moving the engine start lever to idle, and the number 2 engine will begin powering up. Now I am using Chase Plane. This is the first video using it, the Alpha 1 release. I did a video for FSElite previewing Chase Plane, and now I have the program free to use on this channel thanks to FSElite. So thank them by going to their channel and subbing to them, because it only helps make my channel better when I can use these products. So let's take a look at our flight plan. We're going to be heading out of Miami, departing 26 left, and we'll be doing the Headley departure, which is going to bring us up here across the lake, up through Florida, and then eventually into Atlanta, Georgia, with the Onion arrival, which will be vectoring around here into the runway. And that will be the plan. Let's zoom out. And now we are taxiing over to 26 left. But yes, like I said, I haven't spent much time with Chase Plane yet. I've used it for a few hours. Definitely got the hang of it, and I am liking it very much so. And yeah, guys, we did it. We hit 1,000 subscribers. But like I said, I'll get into that later on in the video, so please stay tuned. Now, like a bonehead, I missed the taxiway that I needed to get onto 26 left, so we're going to go and backtrack a little bit and enter 26 left from the other side. This is the Headley 2 departure that we'll be doing today, right out of, like I said, out of 26 left. And that's what we'll be flying today. Now we're just going to hold short up here behind the ILS and make our final preparations before we head out. Okay, we're going to reset the fuel flow and then rate. Everything looks good. Get these strobe lights on. The landing lights. Get the taxi light off. And get the TCAS all set. The transponder, I mean. Clocks are on. And we're ready to go. Now for this flight today, I'm using some Orbx clouds. Active Sky is not working because I installed the latest P3D 3.4 hotfix, and literally a few minutes after I landed this flight, word got out that Active Sky has released the new hotfix for their application, and right before I took off I had checked and it still wasn't out yet, so funny coincidence that as I finish this flight it comes out. So we're having to use Orbx Weather today. Not as realistic, but it's what we're going to have to do. Okay, let's get out of here. A little bit of lag today at this airport, but that's okay. We're going to set the toga and we're off.
V1, rotate. V2.
Positive climb, gear up. Climbing out nicely. I'm going to retract a notch of flaps, get the VNAV, LNAV on, the autopilot as we make this right turn. Auto brake off. Engine start switches off. Gear lever set to off. And the runway turn-off lights off. We kept the packs on when we took off today. We were fairly light aircraft today, so didn't really need the extra power. Now I noticed I'm having some morphing textures here. It's looking like I might have to reinstall Orbx North America and Vector, possibly. I'm not sure why I was getting these distorted textures. I know it's not the new 3.4 hotfix because it was working before. I did resort back to the other install client so I could use Active Sky, and then I actually ended up switching it back to the new hotfix for 3.4. And somewhere after then I noticed these textures getting this way. I need to try other parts of the US to see if it's like that. And if it is, I'll get that sorted out and reinstall. Okay, we are coming up on our top of climb, and we'll be having a discussion about the latest milestone. Alright, now that we're at our cruise altitude of 33,000 feet, let's talk about 1,000 subscribers. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all subscribing to my channel. To hit 1,000 subscribers in a year's time on a flight sim channel is kind of a hard thing to do because of the size of our community, and it's all because of you guys for helping me reach that. I never thought I would reach that many in a year's time when I started this. So one person I would like to thank is Oz Flight Simmer. He has been there pretty much from the beginning of when I started this channel. He was the first subscriber that was a regular, commenting on my videos, and he was kind of starting off at the same time I was. We were around the same pace at that time, and always been very supportive on all my videos, and he does great videos. Great YouTube channel, and just an outstanding member of the community. He's on everybody's videos, always showing his support, liking people's videos and commenting, and just really positive for the flight sim community, and he's doing great things. So check out his channel, give him a subscribe, and check out his stuff. He's doing good work. The next person I want to acknowledge is AADFW Spotters 2. That is AADFW Spotters 2. This guy is one of the nicest people I've met in the community. He was probably the second person, I would say, that gravitated towards my channel and kept coming back to all my videos, and he's always been very nice. Recently did a very nice video about me. I guess I inspired him to start flight simming again, and I thought that was so cool that my content was inspiring somebody to pick it up again and to do YouTube videos. And he had all these nice things to say, and I just want to let you know that I have a mutual respect for you. Everything you said about me, I feel the same way. You are a super nice, positive person, and I'm glad to have you in the community. He also does live streaming every week, which I thought was great because it basically, we have a lot of the similar followers. Our most loyal followers are mutual, and it's kind of a place. His streams became a place where we all kind of meet up every week and get on the chat and talk to each other. So he created an environment where everybody can just be social and talk to each other without, just leaving comments. We can talk to each other in real time, and he provided that platform and does a great job. If you're not a pilot, you really should be. Great on the radio. He does a lot of VAT sim in his streaming, and really knows what he's doing. You can tell by the way he talks and all that he knows what he's doing, and just an outstanding member of the community. And I hope you keep doing videos, and I'm going to be on your streams whenever I can and help promote your channel in any way I can. So thank you for being a friend and being there on my channel. I really appreciate it. The next group I would like to thank is FSElite. I joined them a few months back, right as I hit 500 subscribers, and they have been tremendous in the success of my channel as far as promoting me and just giving me the opportunity to work with them and do these video reviews and work on their podcast. I was really kind of shocked when they first approached me, because I was just hitting 500 subscribers, which not that big yet, and they just liked my content so much that they approached me, and I thought that was very cool, because there's a lot of big YouTubers out there, and they could have gone to any of those guys, but they went to me, and I've always will be grateful for that. And not only that, but they gave me the opportunity to review these products, and then I get to keep the products and use them in my videos on this channel. So that has been tremendous. I just want to thank you guys, and I'll continue to put in good work for you guys. Next person I want to thank is the virtual airline pilot. He is another person that's been around on all my videos, and the very first and only person to donate to my Patreon account. He is my first and only Patreon, and I just want to thank him for that. I usually don't push that in anybody's face. I do leave it in the description if you want to make donations. I don't really use it for monetary gain. It's extra money that I can put towards my videos and buying sceneries and planes, because you guys know this stuff gets very, very expensive. So if you do like my content and you wish to donate, it's always there. I'm not going to push it on anybody. It's probably one of the few times you'll hear me mention it, but he was the first person to do that, kind enough to donate to it, and I'm also grateful of that. He has a great channel, so check him out as well. Last person I want to mention who inspired me is Skyhawk Aviation. Really, really love his content. Does some really cool videos. Basically, we'll take a flight and kind of film it like documentary style. Just the way he gets these, the way he gets the camera angles and the sounds he adds and all that is really astounding stuff. Some of the best stuff I've seen on YouTube for flight simulation, in my opinion, is his stuff. So I just want to give him a shout out. Keep doing your thing, and yeah, man, I really like your work. One more person actually I want to mention who was my 1000th subscriber is the Victor Best. I actually found out that I hit 1,000 from him when I got the text message to my phone. He was saying that he was the 1,000th, I can't say 1,000th sub. So I just want to give him a little shout out for being that. Last thing I want to say to give back to you guys, and a thank you from me, and kind of why I'm putting this in the middle of the video, because we're going to see who gets to the middle of the video. And it says my average watch time is around 2 minutes, so I think a lot of people just watch the rollout and watch the landing. So, you know, we're going to get the real people here staying all the way to the middle of the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away a $20 Starbucks gift voucher to the Flight Sim store. And all you have to do to enter that contest is somewhere in your comment leave hashtag 1000. So hashtag 1000. And I'm going to let this go out for about a week. And after a week is up, I'm going to take everybody's name that used the hashtag 1000. And I'm going to put them in a bucket or a hat, something like that, and draw the name, and the person who comes up will win the $20 gift certificate. And you know, you might be able to pull at least one scenery with that, maybe even two. I do recommend, since we're so close to the holiday season, is maybe if you want, I mean, you can do whatever you want with it once you win it, but I would suggest holding on to it till a little bit closer to Christmas. We're going to see a lot of sales out there, especially on the Flight Sim store site. And you might be able to pull several things with this $20 gift certificate. So, yeah, I just want to do that as a thank you to you guys. I hope you win it. I'll be announcing that in a week on the channel, and I'll get that out to you. But anyways, guys, I just want to say one more thank you before we get back to the meat of the flight. And just again, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I'm going to continue to do good things. I really love doing this. I have a lot of fun doing it, and just going to keep it rolling. I'm going to keep getting better and better, learning more about the aviation, about the planes that I fly, and I'm never going to stop soaking up information. And you know, you guys also help me out. That was another thing. When I first started this channel, I had the idea of like, okay, I'll upload videos. You know, I don't know everything yet. And you know, people will help me, and that happens. Like with my historical weather video, I actually made a lot of mistakes in that video that people educated me on in the comments, and so I learned, and actually a few people learned stuff by watching my video through looking up what I did and then trying it out themselves. They learned a few things that they shared with me that I was doing incorrect. So, you know, that's kind of like, you know, the golden thing about doing this channel too, is I get to learn from you guys if I make any mistakes. And you know, with 1,000+ people with their eyes on my videos now, it's kind of a little scary, but you know, most people are pretty nice about their criticism and their feedback, and I'm grateful of that. I'll always be grateful of criticism and and you know, calling out something that you didn't see right, so I can get it right in the future, or be more mindful of it. So I want to thank people for that too. But okay, guys, that is all I have to say about that. Very grateful, and let's get back to the flight. Okay, we're about 49 minutes into the flight. We have around 40 minutes to go until we'll be touching down. Okay, we're starting the descent phase. Going down to 4,000 feet. Need to be at around 28,000, the next waypoint. Clouds don't look too bad. These are the, like I said, the Orbx clouds. I forgot which pack I used, but it's one of those. I think it has 16 knot winds as well. This is going to be the Onion 1 arrival we'll be flying today, as we're passing 30,000 feet. Looks like we're going to be right on target with our altitude. Tuning the 80s now to have a listen. Now I was planning to land 2-6 left, but looks like we're going to actually do the ILS to 9 left. So we're going to go ahead and get all that added. So basically we're going to vector parallel to the runway and then into our final 2 waypoints, and then we'll be on the ILS. So right now let's turn to our heading. I'm going to take 275 all the way down, and I noticed the morphing textures are even happening out here. I also ran the Orbx tool that is supposed to fix things like that, but that did not help. So yeah, looks like a reinstall of some of that stuff because something got screwed up along the way. Never know what I'm going to get with these flights. Always something going wrong with the textures. Getting hit with a 16-knot winds right now. Alright, we are now vectoring on to final, and we'll be picking up the ILS right here. Going to set the frequency. We had it set up for 26 left. We're going to set it up for 9 left. Runway turnoff lights on. Going to set the baro to 1218. And get the LNAV back on. Gear down. Three green. This is the approach plate for runway 9 left. Hit the approach button now, and we're going to be picking the glide slope up. We'll slow down to 144 knots. We're going to get slowed down a little more, and then we're going to go to flaps 15. And as you can see, we have the runway in sight. Speed is bleeding off nicely. And now we're going to go flaps 30. Disengaging the autopilot and the auto throttle. The plane is ours. Kind of overcorrected there with the rudder. But we have made it down. Not too bad of a landing. Alright, reverse thrust is off. And we'll get the auto brake off. Take the taxiway right up here. Put the flaps up. And get the spoilers off. Landing lights off. Taxi light on. Get the strobes off in a moment. And the transponder. Up next, let's take a look at the replay. Now remember, I'm not using FS Recorder, so we're not going to get the spoilers or the reverse thrust showing in the replay. Yeah, so far I really like Chase Plane. I think it's a lot smoother. A lot less clunky than Easy Dock. Smoother transitions with the cameras and very good piece of software. It's not even final yet, so that's going to get even better. Alright, there is the replay for you guys. Bring it back on the taxi. We're going to start the APU. Get some of these fuel pumps off. Forgot if I'm even supposed to do that or not. Probably screwed that up. Got the engine start switches off. Probe heat off. And we're going to make our way over to our gate, which will be T13. See a delta off in the distance there, heading to the runway. Okay, we're over at the terminal. T13 is right up here. Okay. Into the gate. Set the parking brake. Engine start levers to cut off. Normally you turn the pack signs off right now, but I'll get to that in a second. APU bleed air on. Get the APU generators going. Runway turn off lights off, taxi light off, anti-collision. Get all of these pumps off. Now I know I'm doing this kind of out of order from the shutdown procedure, but flight director's off. And now we're going to secure everything. Yeah, now I got those off. Okay, IRS to off. Battery off. Forgot to turn the APU off, but what are we going to do? Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Again, very much appreciative of helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.